detect that some of the transferred inmates are already infected, and 2 of them later died. Corrections officials say that they had the best intentions. The report says the transfer of those inmates from the California Institution for Man in Chino to San Quentin State Prison in San Francisco at the end of May led to the deaths of 28 inmates and a correctional officer there for infecting 75% of the inmates. Freeway check coming up in just a couple of minutes. Got some new slowing affecting your drive right now. The eastbound 210. This is your San Dimas. Tom standing by in the traffic center. We'll check your drive in less than 4 minutes. It's 10:41.
Termites? Call Pacific Coast Termites for a free inspection and 10% discount. 800 Pacific restrictions apply.
Buying some pretzel sticks?
Excuse me?
This is your wake-up call from TracFone Wireless.
Okay.
What if you didn't eat all those pretzel sticks by the end of the month, so this store took them back?
Good luck.
That's how some wireless companies are with your data, but TracFone Wireless gives you unlimited carryover data with active service. So you keep what you pay for. Plans start at $20 a month.
Wow, that's cool.
Sir, are you bothering the customers?
Yeah, hang on. Your wake-up call, people. TracFone Wireless. Now you're in control. Available at major retailers. See terms and conditions at TracFone.com.
You took an antacid, and now your frequent heartburn is back.
Stop heartburn before it begins. Prilosec OTC. Its unique delayed-release formula blocks heartburn at the source for 24 hours, so you can extinguish heartburn before it's gone. Make the switch to Prilosec OTC today and live heartburn-free. Prilosec OTC. 1 pill a day, 24 hours, 0 heartburn. It's possible while taking Prilosec OTC. Use as directed for 14 days to treat frequent heartburn. Not for immediate.
Homeowners, now that the holidays are over, it's time to make a resolution that you can actually keep. Save thousands, if not tens of thousands, by paying off high interest rate credit cards and other debts with a cash-out refi from Interactive Mortgage. At Interactive Mortgage, we're now offering rock-bottom rates and APRs as low as 1.99%. That's right, 1.99%. And if that's not enough, we'll even pay your title, escrow, and appraisal fees. Now that's a smart way to start the new year. Pay off high interest rate debts and take advantage of rock-bottom rates as low as 1.99% by calling Interactive Mortgage today at 844-381-CASH. That's 844-381-CASH. 844-381-2274. Or visit interactivemortgage.com. Windpoint Corporation, DBA Interactive Mortgage. Equal housing lender. Terms and conditions apply. New clients only. $300,000 to $548,250 loan amount limits. Maximum loan amount set by county. All loans subject to underwriting approval and not all applicants will qualify. Loans made or arranged pursuant to California Finance Law, license number 603F938, NMLS 302352. Dr. Charles Manger at Saddleback Eye Center wants to give you the all-new Laser Light LASIK exam. The Laser Light LASIK exam uses a laser to measure your eyes over 1,000 times to perfectly map your vision. I can give away a Laser Light LASIK exam to the first 14 ANX callers only. So stand by. You'll get a phone number in moments for the Laser Light LASIK exam. It's important whether you have nearsightedness, farsightedness, astigmatism, or you just need reading glasses. And if you've been told that you're not a candidate for LASIK, you may not qualify for it with the accuracy of the Laser Light LASIK exam. It'll take over 1,000 measurements of your eyes. You must be one of the first 14 callers. This is free. Call now. 866-755-4444. 866-755-4444. 866-755-4444.
For the ones finding new ways to ensure the job always gets done. For the ones wearing many hats. For the ones who are hands-on, even from far away. And the ones keeping business moving forward. We are Grainger, offering supplies and solutions for every industry, with 24/7 support and experienced staff at over 250 local branches. Call Grainger.com or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
You can end hair loss. $250 off and 250 free hair grafts at advancedhair.com.
The news you need when you need it. Southern California's only 24-hour local news and traffic station. 1070 News Radio.
Good morning, I'm Chris Stevens. Coming up, grocery store workers could be in line for a good raise in Los Angeles because of their hard work during the pandemic. This front row at GameStop and Silver Slot is the latest rally phase. The overall market, though, in rally mode. Money at 10:50. California could be close to having another recall election.
forecast. I'm CBS 2 meteorologist Danielle Gersh, KNX 1070 News Radio.
Your exerging temps right now include Burbank, 64 degrees. We've got 68 in Chatsworth, currently 65. It's sunny downtown Los Angeles at 10:47. The LA City Council could decide to move forward and pass a so-called hero pay law, which would require the grocery and drugstore workers receive $5 an hour increase for the next 4 months working during the pandemic.
Other cities have passed similar ordinances, and LA officials note that frontline essential workers like those in grocery stores put themselves at great risk to be on the job every day during the coronavirus outbreak. And LA City Councilman Mitchell Farrell says the grocery firms have been making record profits during the pandemic.
Folks are putting themselves on the line with the general public because they deserve a share of those increased costs.
But Ron Fong, president and CEO of the California Grocers Association, says a $5 an hour pay hike is tantamount to a 30% pay raise, and that grocers can't afford that.
Grocery store owners are going to have to make very hard decisions if they have to cover a 30% increase in wages.
He claims the grocery industry did see a spike in profits at the beginning of the pandemic, but that things have since settled down, and he says a $5 an hour increase could lead to some stores closing. In LA, John Baird, KNX 1070 News Radio.
Variants of the coronavirus that are developing around the world are keeping the people who study them very busy. The goal is to stay ahead of the virus and make sure that the vaccines are effective. The people who study such things often talk about virus X, the one that would spark an international contagion. This one seems close. So is this the mysterious virus X?
No.
Epidemiologist Dr. George Rutherford at UC San Francisco.
We know a ton about this virus. What we can't do is predict the future. Viruses mutate, we know that. Humans also develop resistance to viruses through a variety of mechanisms in the immune system. We don't really have a very good feel for what the cellular immune system, T cells, do against this virus.
But it does say between natural immunity and vaccines, health professionals should be able to get ahead of the variants. The Culture KNX 1070 News Radio. It's 10:49 now on KNX. California nurses on the front line of the COVID-19 pandemic are expressing some relief following a decision by the state on the number of patients that they can care for. The Department of Health says as of this coming Monday, hospitals can no longer exceed the state limit on the nurse-to-patient ratios unless the hospital can prove an unprecedented circumstance. The California Nurses Association calls the move a victory for nurses and for patients. It's 10:50. Let's get another check on your money. Here is Frank Motek.
Well, we got a pretty big rally on Wall Street today with the Dow right now 560 points, and we're well above 30,000 again after cracking below that recently. We're at 30,770. The Nasdaq's up 233 points, and the S&P 500 of 65. All the major averages up nearly 2% on the day. Looks like oil names are moving higher as the price of oil has touched highs we haven't seen in about a year, up around $55 a barrel. Right now, the $1.30 at $54.85. We have seen gas prices move up along with the price of oil, and right now looks like the average price for regular in the Los Angeles area 25 cents a gallon higher than where it was a month ago. So-called Reddit rally names are pulling back again today. GameStop shares down about 50%. Silver, which went along for the ride yesterday, pulling back 10%, plunging more than $3 at 26 and change. Gold also pulling back now, down $30 at $1,833 an ounce. Check the money at 20.50 each hour. Frank Motek from the HMS Capital Money Desk. KNX 770 News Radio.
Kind of an ugly sideline show at the Lakers game in Atlanta yesterday. LeBron got involved. Randy Curtin was on top of it. He'll explain in 90 seconds. Stay with us. The news continues. It's 10:51.
The vaccine is available, and you can prioritize COVID-19 vaccinations for those 65 and older, or is it?
They just stop booking appointments because they say they don't have enough vaccines.
We'll tell you what it means to you and your family.
For the latest on the COVID-19 vaccine,
Stay connected.
Southern California's only 24-hour local news and traffic station, KNX 1070 News Radio.
Depends on us.
Indeed's Instant Match searches through millions of resumes in Indeed's database to deliver candidates who fit your job description instantly. Or at Indeed.com/credit.
There is huge competition in the tax relief industry, and almost every other radio advertisement is a song about saving tax debt. You don't need to hire a company with a jingle. My name is Scott Sam. I founded the Tax Defense Group, and those who call my company are often small business owners
individuals and couples who have worries over not filing past taxes and having an IRS hit that keeps them up at night. My company specializes in the filing of back taxes while negotiating balances and often reducing the overall amount that is owed. Showing the IRS your true financial blueprint and making an offer that you can afford in a one-time payment. You don't need to be afraid of taxes in 2021. Tax Defense Group is one of the best service companies that fixes tax-related nightmares. I know that because I know this.
If you owe the IRS, call now for a free, no-obligation consultation. Call 855-TAX-BILL. 855-TAX-BILL. That's 855-829-2455.
Keeping a close eye on this, we've got a crash on the eastbound 105. This is blocking a couple of lanes near Vermont Avenue. We're on top of it. Tom standing by in the traffic center. Looks like we're driving just 2 minutes. It's 10:53. There was a bit of a sideshow during the Lakers game last night.
The 1,300 fans were at the game in Atlanta with the Lakers up 8 in the fourth quarter. We've got a lot of jawing going on the front row, and look at that. And now the security is getting involved. The call on Sportsnet Lakers when a husband and wife began an animated, let's call it give and take with James. Hello, Laker Nation, and everybody knows that it's so bad. James and Stan is just better for everybody. Especially when I'm game on a 14-day road trip. The couple and two others ended up getting tossed for the game. James, who scored 21 points in the Lakers' 107-99 win, said he didn't think they should have been tossed out, although the woman he called courtside Karen was yelling at him with her mask on. Randy Purdue, KNX 1070 News Radio.
10:54 on KNX. Mixed martial arts fighter Tito Ortiz will remain Mayor Pro Tem of Huntington Beach, despite an effort to oust him.
The city council decided not to strip Ortiz of his mayor pro tem position after a marathon meeting last night. Some council members criticized Ortiz, saying he hasn't shown up to meetings, hasn't shown an interest in learning about agenda items or how local government works. Another issue, they say, Ortiz refuses to wear a face mask at public events. He asked for another chance.
I apologize if I let anybody down. I think I just let myself down because I went on defensive mode at the very beginning. I should have done that. I will work harder. I'll try not to miss meetings.
He got that second chance. The council tabled the vote no confidence in Ortiz indefinitely. Emily Valdez, KNX 1070 News Radio.
Spring training is expected to start on time for Major League Baseball after players rejected a plan to delay reporting by more than a month. The league had proposed pushing back the season as part of COVID safety protocols, but it also wanted to reduce the players' salaries to reflect the shortened season. So far, that's been a non-starter for